Yo. So I'm going to start talking here. First video where we're going live on YouTube. And I believe I'll be able to post it, of course, so that those can watch it after the fact. So want to thank everyone that has liked and or subscribed, primarily the subscribers here on YouTube, because we've been able to recently get to 1K. And that means a lot because now we can go live. It's going to open up new platform for us at different shows this coming show season as we get into 2022. So we're excited about that. Of course, Facebook and Instagram are fantastic as well, but it's always great to have the other option in terms of a different platform. So again, thank you if you've subscribed here. We do need to get to 4,000 hours watched in 1 month. That will allow us to begin to monetize as we go. And what I would ask is if you do check out the videos, or like if you're at work, and you see one of the podcast episodes, post, go out there and just, let it play, listen to it. I know most of you listen like I do through a through a podcast app, but if you let those videos play on YouTube, it will help us because we need to get our hours, our minutes watched up for each month. And again, that'll allow us to monetize going forward. One other thing that I've been working on, and I've nailed down some potential guests. One lives not that far from me. Is I'm gonna do more video content. So if you look back at our channel and our videos, Ron Perkins from Hammered Weekend Wear, when he was here not too long ago, I did a video, what I'm calling Behind the Builds. And that was actually sitting right here. We had the cameras right here. And we talked about 2 of his cover vehicles, trucks that he built in the past. So the cool thing about that is it's going to be in addition to the podcast. And that'll allow for us to kind of have a different dynamic, right? Because we'll be able to pipe in some photos, any video that we have of those discussions in the garage is primarily where I'm hoping to have those kind of go down. So excited about that. Definitely have some new equipment that's going to make that a good, solid production. And we're going to even see what we can do going forward at shows, at events. It's ironic because really the opportunity that I've had through Street Trucks with the live stream has really given me the confidence that I thought I had, that I was like, I don't know if I can do it. So being able to utilize the equipment that we've invested in over the past, several months, year or two, that's going to be great. Very similar to, I'll be honest, Ronnie at C10 Truck Talk Media. When he was at Dino's, he recently posted a video where he was doing an interview with someone that has the old square body van. So that's really kind of where I want to get to. Obviously, I'm going to be starting in garages, talking about builds, things like that. Kind of our own spin on how others have done things. And of course, there's a lot of great content creators out there in our scene. We talk about those a lot on the podcast, like Grinder TV. Hardcore Garage is one of my favorite recent channels I found. Johnny, love what he's doing. He's a S10 fiend, which I think is fantastic. And even watching his videos, I've even told him it's given me some ideas on how I could do some things, right? I even incorporated one of those things into my Lincoln Addict video recently where, he'll kind of do a wrap up at the end of one of his videos and he'll be sitting in one of his trucks. So I think that's awesome. Again, I will always tell people I've learned a lot from just watching other people over the course of time. And, I have my certain standards on how I want things to be, but obviously I think we all, just like mini trucks, we all kind of borrow these things that we like, paint here, suspension setups, this type of stuff. It's the same way the content creators are. If we see something working, we're not going to necessarily steal that person's idea, but what we want to do is, we want to create content that people obviously want. So this is kind of nice. In our first video, we really don't have anyone that's chimed in. So that's good, because again, I do want to hopefully post this so that you can go back and watch it. There's a lot of good things that we have on the horizon. Right now, I've been working on for some time now the end of year review. So if you've been a OLP or Our Lifestyle Podcast listener, you know that we love the end of year wrap ups, right? Where we talk about our, the best truck, everything under the OLP umbrella. We unfortunately have lost a lot of folks this year. There's someone that we'll talk about on the episode for this Friday. And hey, got our new puppy here. There's someone that I'll talk about, a true OG in the scene that we lost just this week. I think it was Roger, and I think it was, yeah. So I'll talk about that. I have that all set to record this week, and we'll talk about the OG that we lost, and really he pushed a lot of people, a lot of the OGs. I think our OGs are like, hey man, he's the one that really got me going, like a Tim Berendez chimed in. So, we've lost a lot of folks. We'll kind of recap to the best of our abilities those things with our end of year reviews. I know Street Trucks, they're also ramping up right now, talking about their banquet they're doing. They're doing huge things to talk about their favorite trucks and all that stuff. So I think that's going to be cool. As we get into the new year, we're excited about Mike's show along with John Lopez. They're going to be in the Daytona area end of January. Many of you have pre-registered for that show, and it's really going to be great because it's an awesome time of year in Florida. It's great weather. It's a little bit cooler, and it's over there on kind of the Space Coast. So there's a lot to do, especially if you've never been to Daytona. I've recently been diving into a lot of my sport truck episodes. Hey, man, someone chimed in. Someone's in here. So we're going to post this video so people can go back and watch it later. I have been diving into, over the years, I haven't collected a lot of sport trucks. But one thing, I've tried to do the best I can to keep as many as I could. I do remember back in the day, unfortunately, getting rid of some, and I've recently acquired even some additional copies for my collection. And one of the things I've always wanted to do, and it's been in the works a while, is sport truck content. Obviously, I truly believe that mini truckers, really push the boundaries to get us to where we are today in terms of the truck scene. You had these mini truckers, laying trucks out, going from 15s to 16s to 17s to 18s to 20s to 22s flat on the ground. And a lot of that, to me, with the airbags and Gendro and what he was doing and our customs and these different shops in California, Pat Nickel, all of these kind of kinfolk, they helped us to get to where we are today. So you had the sport truck movement that really mashed with the mini truckers, and mini truckers at that point were moving on from the minis to the full-size trucks, bigger families and things like that. So to me, sport trucks have always been super popular. Something that I've always appreciated. I've been reading trucking since I think it was technically 93 that I bought my first copy, and I've collected back way before that. But Sport Truck was also always an awesome publication because you had a lot of the same themes, really kind of like a sister publication is the way I always saw it. So I did start Sport Truck Era Instagram. Soon it'll also be on Facebook, so those will batch over. And that's going to be a whole new concept that I've been working on for a while. So again, it's going to be our take on the Sport Truck Era. And to me, it is great. I mean, we've seen people like Ronnie and California Speed Customs. These different folks have highlighted a lot of these trucks. I have always been a fan of them. My first truck was Static Drop for a while. There were some very cool full-size trucks that would roam around this area where I live. An old red 88 to 98. Static dropped on big wheels. That thing was awesome. There was always a few dualies around here. So I've always had a soft spot for the sport trucks, the colors, all of this stuff. So with what this concept is moving towards, it's going to be very cool. It's going to give us another outlet to be able to show the love to these trucks and to talk about them. So much more coming there. Finally, I'm going to try to keep this one a little shorter. Black Friday. So later today, if you're watching this, it's Wednesday. Mike and I will announce our Black Friday deals. We do have a few, and they're going to run for Thursday and Friday. So that just gives you that opportunity if you want to go out and you want to get in and save some money. So we've recently had a ton of orders flood in. We appreciate that. We'll have Black Friday deals. Again, we'll announce them later today on Wednesday. And then we do have another surprise that will be coming probably next month. And hopefully, if all goes well, that we'll announce maybe mid-December. So with that being said, the last thing I'll hit on is I want to thank Hammered Weekend Wear for the continued support on this Friday's episode. We're almost nearing 3 straight years of every Friday free episodes. And Ron will check in from Hammered Weekend Wear, and he will tell you about his Black Friday deals. He's got some good ones. He'll also reinforce that open enrollment is coming. And for him, I worked with him to talk about that whole concept of, quote, open enrollment. Open enrollment for Hammered Weekend Wear is pretty cool because they're the only brand that I know of that could pull this off. They do a t-shirt subscription, and it's because every 2 months they launch 2 new designs. So basically in a year, for one set price, it's going to basically be like a magazine subscription. He's been doing it, and it's continued to grow. You'll pay the one price from December 1st through the end of December, and next year you'll get every drop. So if you pick the shirts will automatically come to you 2 at a time. When those new designs are launched, there's a pre-sale, which you won't have to do, and then once they come in, he'll ship them to you directly, almost like a magazine. The other cool thing is you can pick a tank top, you can pick a t-shirt, a hoodie, and also a banner. So it's pretty cool. It's a great concept. I wish we could do that, but we just don't have that regimen that he does in terms of every 2 months. If you ever worked with Graphic Disorder, these guys and ladies have continued to get busier and busier. And what that means is right now with Graphic Disorder, if you're a show promoter, you got to be thinking 6-7 months in advance, literally. You have to pay for that artwork up front, and you have to kind of get in line. So Ron is the only guy that I know that can kind of do this because, again, he's scheduled out 2 to 4 to 6 designs at a time. So it's pretty awesome. But, again, I'll post this. I see a few people have jumped in. Thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I talk a little bit about some of the updates, some of the stuff that will tie into the sport truck era on this video, which is cool. Of course, Black Friday we'll announce a little bit later today. We have a new episode on Friday. We'll talk about other Black Friday deals, including like Asphalt Army and other companies. And I think that's it. So this is our first live video. Thanks to everyone that has helped us get to 1,000 subscribers here, which allows for us to do this. So much more coming. Stay on the rise, y'all. And again, most importantly, spend some time with your family. Happy Thanksgiving. ODB, we got you. Peace.